before HD goes, just a question to you ladies. In regards to the man that you're talking about, do y'all, when y'all pick that person, do you have it in your mind that you're going to motivate him to do something different? Like
Well,
that you're gonna change him? I'm just asking.
no, so when women choose a man, right? Well, sometimes a woman will try. So well, she'll look at different qualities in a man, right? She'll say, okay, he's got this in him. That means he can be this, right? And that's I think that's important. That's something important. Women, that's a quality women have to have. If we do this right, and we are designed to be mates, we helping you means you're not there yet. We have to help you get there, right? So there are qualities we have to look into you to see that you're able to achieve whatever goal that you're trying to achieve. Now, the problem is when you got some fakers that look like they got it, and it's like, and then she got like, he just hustled you, girl. Like, that was a lie. It wasn't, he didn't have all these things that you thought he had, you know. It was a lot. So I think that women naturally will try to see different things a guy has, and they'll say, okay, does he have the pieces that can line him up to be what it is that he says he wants to be? And then you move forward with that person, because you're not supposed to be there at the finish line. You're not. That our whole point, if you go biblically, is to help you get there. Right? So you have to, he's gonna start out as this person, but what women go wrong is they gotta really dig deep and see, like, does he really hold these, what he says he has, does he really have it? It's his walk, it's through his action, not through his words. Like, is he moving in that direction? Do you see the ambition in him? Is he doing things to get himself where he needs to be? And you can jump on board and help him where he needs to be helped to get him where he needs to be. But the problem is we think we see something and it was not what we thought we saw, or we was just not seeing it correctly. Mm-mm.
Well, it seems sometimes that you women want to mold a man into the vision that she sees him in, and not move according to the way he wants to move, and be a helpmate to him instead of being a mentor.
Sometimes men ain't honest about what they want. They come in with, think about it, on a first date. They like to sound like, imagine going on a first date like, nah, I just want to get minimum wage for the rest of my life and just chill on the sofa, play video games. You think niggas showing up at, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. You think men showing up on dates to say that? Or you think they coming in like with this big dream of, trying to sell it to her like, nah, I got this, my goal is to be this, this, and this. And she like, okay, we about to do this. And to find out, nah, he just want to make minimum wage, play video games, chill on the sofa all day, and eat Cheetos. Like,
I miss video games. I
Go
used to
ahead,
be
Mark.
mad.
be honest, if men showed up and said that on a date, do you really think it's gonna get far?
What, I don't think y'all listen that great. I think we say it. I think we say it in this
Nah,
way.
you don't say
Wait,
it,
wait,
you
hold
do
on,
it
hold
though.
on,
We don't pay
hold on,
attention, you do it.
hold on. One of the things that men say is, yeah, let's say I'm moving that way, and yeah, Shody, we just gonna see where things go. He just told you he don't have a fucking plan. He just told you by saying it that way that he doesn't have a plan.
But you gotta remember, usually this is happening to 22-year-old girls. They're not
That's
so in
fair.
hindsight, as an adult, we can be like, I can see through that BS. But take it from the lens of a 21-year-old, 22-year-old who hasn't been hustled like that. She hasn't gone through too many people hustling her brain. She's like, okay, she's probably a little bit more accepting. As an older person, you're like, bullshit. I'm not going for it. But as a kid, like as a young adult, you may get got.
That's a fair point, which takes me back to what I said about a year ago. Ladies, have these men vetted by your daddies or men in your family, and don't waste time when you figure out that guy ain't that guy. But anyway, I'm sorry, HD. I wasn't meaning to break into you what you were about to say.
Oh, that's cool. I've learned how to be patient and listen. Um, I would say he was wrong right out the gate. First and foremost, men ain't praying. That's the first thing. So he started up. He was on some BS from the start. He also mentioned that men don't know how to love. Actually, men are probably one of the most loving people once he understands and respects and cares for you. Let's think about this. Men will build relationships with other people simply off of one thing that he like about you. Oh, he just said what's up. And so he said that one statement, and that was his guy from then on. Or this one lady looked out for him when he went to the store, right? And she was a cashier or whatnot. She looked out. Brothers are very loving and they're very caring and they love deeply. The thing is what happened is that a lot of men didn't understand women were different than their ideas of women. So then when they go in loving women the way that they think they should love women, and then women come out and be like, what are you doing? You can't talk to me this way, or you're not acting the way that you're not carrying me or treating me like a princess or like a queen. You're not doing this, you're not doing this is what real men do. Oh, you should be able to do this. When I asked you, you should have learned me, you should have did this, you should have did that. What happens is that men come into the reality of women after they already had an idea of what women were, and then there was a clash. And so now he has to be like, teach me how to love, because his idea of what you were wasn't the reality of what you were. That's the reason why when men get on dates with women, they come in this relationship or the meetings with women coming a certain type of way. Well, I need to make sure I'm chivalrous. I need to make sure I'm respectful. I need to make sure that I pay. I need to make sure I do all of these things. Then brothers started finding out that even if I do all of the things, I still might not get the girl. So then some brothers turn to a-holes. Then some brothers been like, well, shoot, if women are looking out for themselves, why am I not looking out for myself as well? Or the brothers that was like, dang, this is a culture shock. She wants me to be something that's fundamentally different than me. She wants me to be more compassionate in certain things that I'm not. She wants me to communicate differently when I've been very direct with the way that I speak and what I want and how I want it. But now I have to be more covert about how I go around it. Instead of just telling you how I honestly feel, I need to tell you in a way that's not going to make you feel hurt by what it is that I'm saying, in the hopes
Valid,
that I can get to the thing that I want to.
I got a question.
valid,
One thing that you
valid
stated,
points.
yeah, but the only thing that I think that what women want, everything that you said correct. I think that the only thing is men do this for women. We need you to do it for yourself, right? It is so much more attractive. A man who wants to do it for himself, like it ain't got nothing to do. He just wants to be ambitious for it. Whether I'm there or not, he gonna make it happen because that's who he is. I can only help him get, you know what I'm saying, be that piece that's help him get to where he is. The problem is when you're doing it for her. That's not authentic to you. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do it for a woman. Do it for you, and the woman will naturally gravitate towards that. And that's where the missing